For many, the appeal of chocolate is simply undeniable. For our canine companions, however, this sweet treat that many people crave can be a toxic temptation. We will discuss the potentially life-threatening consequences when dogs consume chocolate. From the offenders in chocolate that can be toxic to dogs, the symptoms a dog may display if they have consumed chocolate, and the necessary steps to take if they do. It's a topic that's all too sweet and very dangerous. For many, the appeal of chocolate is simply undeniable. For our canine companions, however, this sweet treat that many people crave can be a toxic temptation. We will discuss the potentially life-threatening consequences when dogs consume chocolate. From the offenders in chocolate that can be toxic to dogs, the symptoms a dog may display if they have consumed chocolate, and the necessary steps to take if they do. It's a topic that's all too sweet and very dangerous. White chocolate. White chocolate contains the least amount of theobromine and caffeine, so it's least toxic to dogs. But inappropriate ingestion can still cause digestive problems. Milk chocolate. Milk chocolate contains more theobromine and caffeine than white chocolate, but less than dark chocolate and cocoa powder. It's less toxic, but can still cause significant issues if ingested in large amounts. Dark chocolate. The more dangerous forms of chocolate for dogs are the darker ones. Dark chocolate contains more theobromine and caffeine. In general, the darker the chocolate, the more theobromine it contains. Cocoa powder. Cocoa powder is the most toxic form. Sure, it's the most concentrated, but as little as a teaspoon of the powder can produce lethal effects in a small, 10-pound dog. That's because the toxic compounds, theobromine and caffeine, are metabolized in dogs more slowly, so they can build up in their system and cause symptoms including vomiting, diarrhea, rapid breathing or panting, increased heart rate, restlessness or hyperactivity, tremors or seizures, elevated body temperature, muscle rigidity, increased thirst and urination. How much it takes to cause problems can vary depending on the type of chocolate and the size of the dog, though. Theobromine is found in differing levels in dark chocolate versus milk chocolate versus white chocolate. A small dog could become very ill from even a small amount of dark chocolate or cocoa powder, while it would take quite a lot to seriously harm a large dog. If your dog has ingested chocolate accidentally, it is essential to take immediate action to ensure your pet is safe. Follow these steps. Assess the situation. The toxicity of chocolates may vary according to the type and amount of chocolate ingested. A large amount of dark chocolate and cocoa can be lethal, while even a small amount of milk chocolate can be fatal. White chocolate is the least toxic. Also, take into consideration the size of your dog, as larger dogs are less affected than smaller dogs. Contact your veterinarian. If you know your pet has ingested chocolate, it is imperative that you contact your veterinarian or an emergency animal poison control hotline. If you don't know if your pet has ingested chocolate, but they are showing signs of illness like vomiting, diarrhea, rapid breathing, increased heart rate, or seizures, contact an emergency animal poison control hotline to determine if the symptoms are related to chocolate ingestion. Still, the best rule is to assume your dog has ingested chocolate first and act immediately. Be ready to tell the vet or animal poison control operator information about what and how much your dog ate, and how much your dog weighs, and any symptoms your pet is showing. Observe your dog. If you can, observe your pet and be ready to provide information about any symptoms that might develop. Symptoms of trouble with chocolate can occur within minutes in extreme cases, or as long as 12 hours in other cases. Symptoms can include vomiting, diarrhea, rapid breathing, increased heart rate, restlessness, agitation, muscle rigidity, and, in extreme cases, seizures. If your dog ate chocolate, act immediately. Do not induce vomiting in your dog unless instructed to do so by a veterinarian. Vomiting can sometimes cause more harm, especially if the candy has been in the dog's system for a while. The vet and poison control will discuss the circumstances and guide you on what to do next. This may include recommending you bring your dog into a veterinary clinic for evaluation and treatment. Keep your dog quiet and comfortable, and do not give them food and water unless directed by your veterinarian. After the experience, in order to prevent further accidents, keep chocolate products in a safe spot. Children and visitors should also be made aware that chocolate ingestion may cause a dog to need emergency veterinary treatment, so they don't accidentally leave any candy lying around.